give one more idea, one more. I give one more idea, one more for Kumu. For Kumu. For Kumu. One day take with them. One day take on them. Then what you say, even though, then what you start happening. Then what you say, even though, then what you start happening. Then what you start loving. Then what you start happening. Then what you say, even. Then what you start happening. Then what you start commander. Then what you start losing. Then what we met in Sena. Then what never. Good evening, fellow Ambazonians. Good evening, fellow people of the Southern Cameroon Territory. Asaloduna, today, number 3 day for the month of April 2021. My name is Capo Daniel, Sense Pass King, the Ambazonian Deputy Defense Chief for all both the South Savannah State and the Atlantic State. I want to salute Una for welcoming me inside Una house for Ground Zero through our national television, the ANC, Ambazonian Communication, ACN, Ambazonia Communication Network. I want to salute all our people, them where they for diaspora and the one the way they for home. The one the way now IDP them with the one the way they for inside La Republic like refugee. So now all now welcome, and we'll get a very special edition today. We're going to salute and for welcome the good news where they come for inside the great state of Manu. Some of our people they don't cry about Manu, say make we take action for Manu, make Manu is stand up. They make the case say Manu, if Manu nobody stand up fine, that means say Ambazonia nobody stand up fine. We want to thank God for let the people they say the leadership for the Ambazonia Defense Forces them they already think far and they be already make this plan, this operation for inside Manu. The operation it will go on very, very successful. We will come for that and a lot more. We then also see Sweden also they release some document about the profile. This time it talk only about Ambazonia. So, ladies and gentlemen, as a tradition for this show, it always be we start with a small song for take that time for welcome all man, make all man prepare. If you've been for inside house, you've been a mommy you for backside, you the cook. Capo Daniel, it don't come. No Connie talk show, it don't start. So prepare faster. You run kind join we your own countryman make a story thing where it happen for this our country for Ambazonia. This time I go take now some video for our refugee them way then they for inside ground one for Nigeria. I go play them make it welcome all man will prepare our team for the show. So all man we welcome and our platform them for Facebook it send them gone for instance. So why? So our fellow country people them I want also for take this time when a time for welcome all our tele viewers and our viewers where they watch me for our Facebook page for the Ambazonian Communication Network. To tell when I say my Facebook page, the one way they call them na Capo DDC, the one way they call them Sense Pass King, and the one way they call them na Emandong. Facebook it don't suspend them all, so one for 60 days, so one for 30 days, so one day way they don't put them na say they go open them after 13 hours. I go fit make post, but I not go fit go live for Facebook page. So ladies and gentlemen, make una subscribe for my YouTube so that when I will get the latest videos for my YouTube. It even be cheaper for watch YouTube than for use Facebook. So I want to salute all na all. freedom. The live now, the children shall be like stars above. The Most High God, Ambazonia, and with freedom, you shall live and live in our need. And the children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God is the question of this nation. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians, once more I want to welcome una for this platform for the Ambazonian Communication Network. This show na the No Conny Talk Show, and I also been at the Deputy Defense Chief. So many times I would use this platform for broadcast our messages them for the Ambazonian Army, the ADF, and all our sister forces them, and also for the Ambazonian Governing Council. I want to welcome una. May una begin familiarize una self for the palaver for YouTube, because Facebook is the overblock we the overbring restrictions them. We don't understand from information for Facebook say now because of the shooting the way they go on for America, so it affect all things. When I see how one country if it be very influential because they then be innovative, the economy it boom. So which way it happen for America, it affect all man. So I want to tell una say now the thing that way they go on. So make una subscribe for my YouTube channel. I wanna go to get all the time when they come online. When I go to see them, I wanna go to get the communication them where the Ambazonia Defense Forces and the Ambazonia Governing Council it put them through this our platform. So today we go take time to talk for about the big operation with una national force, una national army, the army on the ground, the Akamantso. It don't carry them out for inside Manu. Plenty Ambazonia people them. They be the beg we say how will ever make Manu if she don't quiet. So one them for WhatsApp group, they send audio, then they talk say if Manu stand up, that means say Ambazonia it work on one foot. Say it not be enough, me will over intensify operation for Bamenda, but me will also move inside the Atlantic state. And I want for just tell them say I hope say those people that will be very happy for see the big operation the will carry them inside Manu, in particularly for Upper Bayang, and also the big operation will carry them right for inside Alor. If you know Alor now for inside the great state of Lebialem for places Field Marshal they always do those things them for day. If our forces then meet up Field Marshal, they go try just for we no go harming, we go try for interrogative for find out why it be the behave in the way it be the behave, and we will also try for make sure say any soldier way it be they under ye, me them be reformed and they put in the right path so that they will continue the fight, the good fight for liberate our homeland. So our policy now for collaborate with forces them on the ground, empower them so that make every block it be defended block by block, district by district, state by state, so that it will be more, it will give more room for the Ambazonia Defense Forces to focus on the roadmap to our takeover, the takeover plan. So, ladies and gentlemen, una be welcome. Before we go take una inside that big operation for inside the Atlantic state, and also for the big move where they for inside Bui, the change of posture for a very long time since our overall commander General Efang be arrested, will be kidnapped for inside Bui by the bushers of Bui, the Bui warriors. The order be done come up for the war council say make all our forces then stay for barracks. Me then want come up for go take action. Me be not only on specific action them, so it be not their posture that. So, but now that posture it don't change with preparation where they go on for make for rearm Bui and for put Bui at the center front for help for reorganize even Dunga Mantung and all the area them within the around the great state of Bui. Things that they work up for they very fine. So General Capo with a special force for inside Bui, they don't come out go for inside Kunta, they don't come out visit the villages, urban areas, go right for inside Jakiri. I will show those pictures them first. But before we want start for the video footage that they come up for inside social media, it is showing the real face of Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. This one I will put up some video. Maybe wanna see for inside Boya. It will give una the life way our people they deliver under this occupation with La République du Cameroon. For this video, when I will see the thing where people they complain of every day for ground zero, the torture and the humiliation from La République du Cameroon.
And I wish that for Boyano. And I wish that for Boyano. Ah, motherfucker. That is
Excuse the
power,
language.
brother. When I ID hot.
Said they looking for.
Yes.
Something. I see.
So now the constant harassment that way our civilian they go through the occupation of La Republique du Cameroon, constant harassing, body search, they search even people their mobile phone, violate all their privacy. They feel enter for your house anytime, they feel rape your pikin anytime, they feel rape your woman anytime, they feel kill any man, they feel burn any house with complete impunity. Now why that would we fight this war to stop all this humiliation where our civilians they go through day by day for under La Republique. They go through Calais, they go through extortion, they catch them, take their mobile phone for move their mobile money for inside their mobile phone. Make gonna be more vigilant and make gonna continue for begin send with this type of video. It will be sent by somebody where the boy it be there for Boya, it take the video, the boy don't go for Douala before he send them for we. When I feel imagine how people they fear. If you go now for instance on office, even though it be difficult for say the fear identify it, but it is still fear our people then be traumatized, they live inside a big prison and we need for fight for make sure say make we change that one. So make all money gather fine so that together, hand in hand, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, we will completely set Ambazonia free. We will also want to inform when I say the Ministry of Fire Fire Department it don't visit Douala and we don't see how fire the burn for Douala. Mila Republic then continue for smell the same smoke where they are picking they can't enter for inside Ambazonia. The left smoke more with the smell smoke for our houses. Me then continue for do me then continue for intensify If you be Ambazonia youth way there for La Republic as IDP as refugee, make sure say if you see some opportunity for sabotage their critical infrastructure them, no hesitate for do so that them go be pressurized for the begin withdraw their troops and for inside Ambazonia so that the remaining one the way they need to go small for we for begin the handle them small. And with the I'll still take on a back for inside Nkambe for Kambe Center with the CC for inside Kambe Center, La Republique du Cameroon, they don't be so frustrated as the people of Nkambe, their eye they don't shine, they don't begin mobilize themselves after they don't see the video for that idiot La Republique du Cameroon, their duo we name na Mr. Nche Clarence will be a wanted man. The people that don't rise La Republique then begin be in panic, we don't get a lot of intelligence and a lot of people that don't volunteer for take action against that particular Mr. Lawrence Chair for instance Kambe when I hear Ngala Gerard they work. We don't see house, we don't try one time, they don't panic, na way they don't begin bonbon pleasant for day. The people from Kambe they rise up, we will continue for begin up be open for listen for the people that for instance Kambe for move find way for make sure say La Republic come out for inside Kambe. Our forces then be ready for intervene across and around Nkambe and we call on the people from Nkambe. Me they no fear, me then continue for resist as they resist and want to thank the Pekin from Nkambe where they force them then enter for school or they go kill their parents them and then take the bold step for stop all those La Republique du Cameroon, their propaganda machine way they for instant Nkambe. So now the things they now way they. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to also take una for inside defense. But before I go for defense, I want to tell una say the Swedish government also it done release its own profile concerning Ambazonia. I know some people they be the complain say why it is so why the American government then put the release the profile for the Cameroons and then they add the name of the pigs there as the splinter group. A lot of people they be confused. We will take a whole episode to explain the profiling will happen for America vis-a-vis our struggle. There is nothing to worry about. In anything, we need to be happy. Say they put the governing council as the head, and they put the Siseko in own group, and they put the pigs as definitely a splinter group for that group. Say the whole issue about their legitimacy also be hanging on their head. But no worry. Today, we don't see say that document. I will tell now what they used for that document in my next episode. But now we will do it go fast. For this other news, we see say the Swedish government it don't release its own profile for inside the Ambazonia, but this time it call them call an northwest and southwest. But now say them review this their profiling where every country then get them they get profile because this profile now the document where they inform that government and their official them it inform their parliamentarian because if you do for America you been a senator you been a parliamentarian people then they for the way na Americans them they tell you say they key people for their country of origin Ambazonia make you intervene they not go know how to get the real information so this profile where this country then get them it dey like na dictionary for their government so that any man whether na Josh e dey for court one Josh course you call the name say Ambazonia or Cameroon now for that document where they go take am for sabi anything where they need for know am anything wey no dey for dey nothing wey e no really be relevant enough for them for know am so now the kind important that way be for this document and it dey help for guide the policy for this country them so Rancy say the one for Sweden he don't do a profile only for Ambazonia no be for La Republic it show say the war it is zero in on our problem and help it will likely come without which we need to stay intensify our activity our liberation activity because this is a fight of self-determination external self-determination so be very happy for see the Swedish their own and would wait for translation we did one thank the governing council and our comrade them way they do very hard work and man no call name with our brother also for Sweden say make the interpretation go come we will bring them for our next show as well so now the good news in that way they come the ISS that is the Institute for Security Studies it then bring out a very powerful report and we would already talk about that one for the last show and things that they only get better there was our revolution it then be internationalized more and more our international partners that they come up they step up for can make sure say and liberate our country so ladies and gentlemen I don't finish all those report them but some other things and they will give bring them but I think say not be necessary at this moment because of time constraint and with work what they do on for ground we don't also see about Bala the work visit politician for La Republic and for talk on a way to mean we don't know what I will make it like a mediator for talk say the worker find solution with those people them now for those tell us that the job that way be signed up for when it be enter a deal strike by the Munas for come up for prison for Selwi for begin work for a call as from intelligence will get them we will focus on that also next time this one are only for rush so ladies and gentlemen we will first start now for inside the great state of Manu before we go for inside the great state of we'll be very happy inside the Ambazonian Defense Forces as well as inside the governing council with the wonderful job will be led by the Akamantso, a specialized unit, then get inside Alor, then when they go inside another one more village for inside Lebialem. So we attack for two different fronts. And when I was surprised to see the videos, the videos are really incredible. We are very proud. And when you look at this action, let me just show you some of the videos. Maybe you see when we see for ourselves for Georgia. So our forces them they will launch to attack. The first one it will be now for inside Lebialem, the great state of Lebialem. Another brigade for inside the stabilization force, the attack for inside the Manu. All the operation they will be successful. We receive some few tough fire exchanges, but it was not more than 30 minutes in 3 different locations where we confronted their military post and they quickly abandoned and run away from that military post. Would wait for them and would be prepared for them. Would show them, would take the game into their own turf. Would show them tenacity, and this should give hope to any Ambazonian. To if any Ambazonian need a direction on where you can put your money to have effect, we believe that you can see from the Akamantso what the Ambazonia Defense Forces is capable of organizing. Not just a lot of men, thousands of men carrying guns, but men who have had training in tactics to use those weapons. So I will take on now for inside the great state of Manu with the Akamantso force. Make una see the great job where our people them they do them. So they run capture, expand our territory into this new territories. The forces the way they use the way they go to receive the trainings so that they go feel mount the post and they go fit protect their own boss, their own block.
The 1st April 2021, we did
So now soldier the list.
I would say the Akamantso. All this thing there, we know that's our country. All the guys here, so our quarter no need that for instance Ambazonia. We know the all this kind of thing for instance our country. We know that's our country.
So now our forces then that way they don't enter for inside. Then before they, I don't know what I for give una approximately 1,000 or more. I know talk the amount of forces then we will mount them inside this operation. They enter for inside Upper Bayang, for inside Manu. The operation we go on successfully. They fuel la Republic. It plays them way they be day for day. They run abandon and they run when they hear say so many soldiers they come. They run. They no be fit stand for fight. One of the informant way be the inform la Republic about our soldier their movement. If will be arrested, we then they check his phone, then see the communication will be the communicate with la Republic. Then but the circumstances way la Republic we do with the people them for inside the area, they will be very very bad for we. So sorry the man, then give the man some few strokes and then they let me go. And if you be saying and so they be done the promise, the threatening, a man will la Republic be done kiss of people that he has. The boy don't really explain things them. For sure, now say will be very, very human and as tough as these challenges of war. We understand our people because we actually fight now for those people. You are the boss. You are the boss. So make a show now more of the video. I think say go find make our people then see the job with their forces them the army on the ground. It do for them. So inside a general Elokobi and yeah, I'll show before I show this video. This one is inside general Elokobi house. After we don't overrun the house,
Elokobi has been official.
it has be get 2 colonel them where they stay for inside the house full time, and then they get a unit of La Republic where they come and then they go. So this house it be they be use this house actively like a military post for control and guide that area. They use them for whole meeting for day. So this was not considered as a resident because the Ambazonia Defense Forces will need to just we need to go out there for burn people their house. But this particular house, now for just tell now the reason why the main reason why they be burn the house, they also discover some catches of weapons there for day. Those weapons that were recovered, then discover some intelligent information then from that house. We'll carry them all, we'll go with them for the place to then keep them for day. The house, if it be destroyed completely, will be in full and total control of Upper Bayang, and our forces then we will continue our march for the takeover of our capital Boya and for take over our territory, the British Southern Cameroon. And very interestingly, because the incident come out, we need to hear it for poster. And I'll come back for this video. The Detoxer wonder shall never end. We'll see say some people then, and I want to give kundus. You know, will over be very hard on our media people, but sometimes you find for salute them. I don't want to see CNN news. If you publish the news very well, it talks say na ADF they be the Akamantso now them be carry out the attack, and that one will be very good and honorable. We expect the local president for be very bold, for talk the truth and for identify the players them so that La Republic you know would take they can be mixed people their head for nothing. But anyway, Oman he had already be clear about all these happenings them. We've been as the peak, you know, the people, the group of these guys, Sako and the other guys, they are frontline communicator. Them then camp outside. They claim saying that they be carry out the attack, and the video they don't come now. So we will play the attack. The attack we're gonna see which will happen for inside the. I don't want to show now the picture for those. Yeah, now the picture this. When I see say the Samuel Sako e come. Then wake up the right hand for inside fashion forces that be carry out this attack for General Elokobi. He has for Upper Bayang. As they talk, and I say that they always lie. These are people where they don't get no credibility at all. It will be in the Ambazonia Defense Forces. As we go see them for this video. This is very, very huge. Be very, very happy for our forces. Them, the Akamantso, where they don't capture.
Akamantso, they destroy. See us. You don't be say.
So do one our forces them inside a house. Una fit see our forces then they around. So those who dey claim say na the so-called restoration forces that do
Today,
una fit see say na people the way they like
1st April 2021.
our forces then that for inside there with our uniforms.
Sebijan Elokobi, na visi ana has this. Na Akamantso. Na visi am Sebijan Elokobi. Na has this had set on fire.
Una see?
Yes.
They capture a house, the La Republique, their military, then where they be there for the house, they run away, abandoning the family members. Our soldiers then come for day, then treat their family members like patriot, like Ambazonians, like citizens. They not harass them, they not beat them, they not do anything against their human right, like La Republique when they come for inside houses then for Ambazonia, they kill indiscriminately, they kill innocent people them, but our forces then behave humanely and they respect the right of everybody for inside Ambazonia. We need the punishment
They can't face the Akamantso
member.
Yes, Ubunam. General
Elokobi.
Me bring me the method in Akamantso.
Now the General Elokobi na a big fish for Mr. Pobia. As soon as see na Pobia the pudi for front the stand say na this na a biggest general this would one can tell the Elokobi say now you Pobia na a big general this na houses would not enter for inside that house for show you say you no be in control, for show you say we will take over this our country away from you, for show the Ambazonia people and for give them hope. Say make una continue, for stand up for the ghost town, make una continue. We no go accept anything less than the full right and dignity of our people as an independent country. We will continue to fight and I will show Pobia say every day it lose more and more ground.
I'm already on ground zero, they control ground zero, they are Akamantso. You want to have a problem with the war. So they have inside any site. This inside the BLM. 21st April 2021. That come on to this. That come on to this.
So now we see the forces them for the money compound. They don't chop blood money for build houses them across our territory.
That come on to this.
So our forces them they be go ahead for burn down that house because they be using like a military post.
21st April 2021.
So we want to congratulate our forces and to encourage our people, make them continue to give the ammunition, they donate the ammunition where our soldiers they need them for ground to carry out their mission, for liberate and for defend our sovereignty, our people. So, ladies and gentlemen, La République du Cameroon would then give them a big blow, a big fish, a big personality, a military general, a house it then be captured. La République, their forces, the way they behave for day, then behave like cowards. Instead for stand for fight for defending a house, then carry their capo, then run. Would want congratulate the forces them where they be involved for that fight. Or then they find they show big professionalism in terms of their tactics, and they get better and lethal every day. We want for sort cut them cafe, una cafe day up, all money place a day. So I will take una back also for inside the great state of Bui. As una know, we will first publish after we'll take the policy say make our forces the NASTA come up for their barracks for enter for inside town. So General Capo for the great state of Bui, he will likely be in line for take over as the overall commander for the great state of Bui. He deploy forces them a specialized force. Now the one that would always tell on send a specialized force inside the great state of Bui, then go right for inside Jakiri for Jakiri center for show La République du Cameroon say now we own that land, now we the control that land, and for reassure our people they say me then continue for do their civil disobedience. The civil demonstration every Monday through the ghost town for show the world say they want independent and nothing but independent. As soon as I know, make I bring up the video, some enablers them and some spies them inside this our struggle. They don't come up for can begin talk say no that the picture will release them for General Capo. No be the picture where they take them for inside Ambazonia. So I'll bring up the screenshot. Make una see I'm not the screenshot this for this German man where they call in a Meissner. Una fit see he put them for they say they so they good wrong. Saying kunta no dey for inside Ambazonia where he get that wide line them for day. So na person that way it can be very suspicious in the behavior for inside the struggle. Our struggle for independence na an external one, it be driven internally by the people of Ambazonia. We will not need any white people that immediately interfere with our internal affair. How to shape our mind, how to do things. Na a very suspicious person. Unfortunately, I don't get enough time for address the issue, but the main point I say anytime when I see that man, when I listen for he work, they always been calculated for derail our people, for discourage them, and for proof for them say they so will not succeed. So na person will be a very suspicious person, and a lot of people they don't call it out, say the work now as a spy for this our revolution. So we're gonna be mindful of that particular individual. So I will take una now for inside the great state of Bui, so that I'm gonna take una eye una see the forces them, the specialized forces them, how they become for inside town, for inside Jakiri Day, so that once and for all, make una not go be deceived by these people where they come now only for can make noise. So ma show now after the place be secured before General Capo he enter for inside day. As soon as know before General one come, the first clear road for General. So where is that video? I cannot see one of the video. I'll put another one. There are two videos. So this is the video from the great state of Bui for inside Jakiri area. So now the general, this himself, General Capo, he enter for inside Jakiri, for middle the heart of Jakiri. Where them day, La Republic they run left from the road. So now General Capo that with the specialized unit for the Ambazonia Defense Forces, the Bull Brigade, for inside Jakiri Center, SSF, as an official. So the person will be the lie when I say good drunk for inside Ambazonia, they not get marking them on official and say a lie. Now the marking in that for inside the way we will take that picture. Make all man know say will be credible and will not get no life our people there. So I will try to bring up the other video. I don't know whether the other video it be available. Why? I don't know why I need to come on. But I want to bring the other video how they do their patrol, then come they check, they put the checkpoint for check motor them, then check on the whole day because they want to send out that strong message, no be a full-time thing, but then get the capacity for any time for come for road, for can check things them how motor they pass, now which motor they pass, now their job and our country then get right for do as the one do So I did try to get the other video for sure now more about that operation. Unfortunately, I cannot see where that video is located. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we don't come for the end for this show. Our operation they're going to be intensified, and we call on our people, especially for inside the great state of Ndonga Mantung, for our people there for inside Nkambe, for rise up and for contact us and for see how we feel eliminate this threat where they come from Chair Lawrence, where Naibi na the so-called colonial deal for inside Nkambe. So the call people that made them be vigilant, and we also talk for our use them especially for inside Ndian, and for how they call the other place. Two of those places, and they were recruitment that they already go on, training that they already go on, so that made them prepare the ground for our forces then for move inside there for fight against La Republique du Cameroon. On a whole Monday is very strong, and wanna be prepared also for the long haul for inside Bamenda. More operation that will be carried out for day. While weekly meeting it don't pass fine, I will bring on an update subsequently. We wanna make sure we wanna not forget say on Sunday we get the big show, the interview, a frank conversation with Dr. Larry and the Vice President Dr. Nyi of the Ambazonia Governing Council. I will try to indicate for our technicians say we don't finish the show, so that now the material, those are the essential things we have one do on today. Yep, finish. So why they go to disconnect with for the next show for sure, for all my way there for ground zero, we tell and say me gonna prepare, we go get another show, we go talk about asylum and refugee status, because a lot of inquiry they come. People the way they want to take asylum, they want to apply for refugee status, they don't know the procedure them, they don't know the meaning for all those things, and we go take time for talk for our next show. So make all man be prepared. The show after this, after the interview, make all another one they say we will talk and other one. We will also bring una details about the talks where the governing council be getting with the United Nations and lot more we will bring up for una so that make all Monday in one mob. May God bless una and I wanna keep tuned for Ambazonian Communication Network, the ACN. God bless you. Ciao.